Psalm 95 is in the middle of the Yahweh is King Psalms. And certainly Psalm 95 fits. The Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods, we sing. So we are invited to come into his presence with thanksgiving, singing joyful songs of praise, not only because he created all things, but because he has chosen a people to be the sheep of his hand. This is where we find Christ, the good shepherd, who not only created all things by the word of his mouth, but also came in the flesh to lay down his life for his sheep, making us his very own people. We sing Psalm 95 verses 1 through 7 in the Venite, in Matins, as we come into his presence with thanksgiving. But there's more to this psalm. Verses 8 through 11 serve as a psalm of warning. The tragic events of Massah and Meribah are retold in Exodus chapter 17, verses 1 through 7, where God's people rebelled against him. Though he had brought them out into the wilderness and led them and fed them and cared for them, they grumbled and complained against God. We are warned then not to do as they did and harden our hearts against him. So Psalm 95 sets before us a choice. We who are already elect by God, called to be his people, chosen as his very own, we are either to follow the throng who come before him to worship and bow down, to kneel before the Lord our Maker, or to follow our rebellious forefathers and be met with that stern word from the Lord, you shall not enter my rest. So how can we pray this psalm? More than just in Matins, Psalm 95 is a chance to remember who we belong to. We belong to Christ. And then hear that invitation to come before him with thanksgiving and kneel. There's humility as we come before the Lord to hear his word, to listen to his invitation to be his own. Even before the divine service, then, setting aside some time to set aside our pride and rejoice that we are his chosen people, that God by baptism has made you the sheep of his hand.